A very good morning, my dear students. So we have already finished the chapter comparing quantities. In that chapter, we learn about the percentage and ratios. Now, today let me start something new. Okay, today let me start something new, and I've already written here whole numbers, natural numbers, integers, fraction. So let us have a recap on this, and then I'll come to the topic. Now you know very well what are whole numbers. Clear? You know very well what are whole numbers. Whole numbers are those numbers which begin from 0, then 1, 2, 3, and it goes on. 0, 1, 2, 3, it goes on. It has no last number. But natural number, it begins from 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now what are integers? Now whole numbers start from 0, natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3. Okay, now integers, if you look at these numbers, all are positive, natural numbers, but in integers, negative as well as the positive including 0 comes under integers. That you know very well. Let me write like this: -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and so on. All these are integers. You know very well what are fractions. Fraction is nothing but a part of a whole. Clear? Now, when I say a part of a whole, it means two by 3 minus 1 by 6. Okay, even I can write minus 1 by 6 also, or 4 by 7, or 7 by say 4. They all come under the fraction. This is proper fraction and this is improper fraction. That you know very well. So fractions are two types: proper fraction, improper fraction. So we understood very well what are whole numbers, we know what are natural numbers, we know what are integers, and we know what are fractions. Now if I have to term all these numbers, if I have to give a name to all these numbers, what name can I give? Have you ever thought about it? Every time you cannot say no. This number is that, this number is this number is this. Suppose I have to give a name, only one name to all these numbers. What can I say? What is that number? That number is called rational numbers. So what are rational numbers? Include all these numbers are called rational numbers. Clear? Whole number is a rational number, natural number is a rational number, all integers are rational number, all fractions are rational numbers. Clear? So they come under the topic rational numbers. So our new topic will be rational numbers. So what are rational numbers? So how will you, if somebody asks you to define rational numbers, how will you define this? Yes, a rational number is defined as, which is given, the definition is given in the book. The definition is given in the book. It is given in the page number 174. Page 174, the definition is given as: a rational number is defined as a number that can be expressed in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. I'll explain you the meaning of this. Numbers that can be expressed in the form p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Okay, and p and q are integers. You write any number. It means what? You write any number. 1 is a rational number. Now 1 can be expressed as 1 by 1. 2 can be expressed as 2 by 1. So all these numbers are rational numbers. Clear? But this denominator should not be 0. You write any number, but don't write 0 as the denominator. That is what? Q is not equal to 0. The moment you write 0 here, it is undefined. It has no meaning. So what is a rational number? Are numbers that can be expressed in the form p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q are integers. Clear? This is called a rational number. Now you know very well what are numerators and what are denominators. You know very well. Now let me come to the page number 175. They are talking about the equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. They are calling on equivalent rational numbers. Now, what do you mean by this? As the name suggests, equivalent means equal. Clear? If I have a number like this, minus 2 by 3. If I have to write a number which is equal to this, how will I write? You multiply a number here and here. I mean, in the numerator as well as in the denominator, it should be same. For example, if I write minus 2 into 3 and 3 into 3, see here, I am writing the same number. So answer is minus 6 by 9. So minus 6 by 9 and minus 2 by 3 are equivalent rational numbers. Clear? Positive rational number, negative rational number, that you know very well. Just positive means plus, negative means minus. And then after that you have number line. Number line you know very well. That is given in page number 176. This is 0, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2. Now all these are rational numbers. Even here the numbers are also rational numbers, but this will come in the fraction. These are integers, but here the numbers will be fraction. So this is how we can express. Suppose if I have to express, so let me say write like this: 1, 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 2 here. Now suppose if I have to express a 1 by 3, the 1 by 3 will be 1, 2, 3. This is 1 by 3. Okay? Sorry, this is not 1 by 3. This is this is not 1 by 3. Sorry. This will be here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 10. Yeah, this third part will be 1 by 3. This will be 1 by 3. Okay, if I have to express 1 and half, that is 1.5, then 1 and half, that is 1.5, that means half. 1 is this one is this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will be 1 and half, that is 3 by 2. Clear? These things you know very well. You have already done in the chapter integers. Okay, then after that you have standard form, that is given in page number 177. Standard form. Now what do you mean by standard form? Now see, standard form are those numbers which cannot be reduced further. No common factors are there. For example, if I write 3 by 5, now 3 by 5 cannot be reduced to the lowest term. So this is called standard form. You can say that numerator and the denominator have no common factor. That is called standard form, and this is given in page number 178. This definition is given in page number 178. Remember, it is the lowest form or the simplest form. Then you have comparison. Comparison means which is greater and which is smaller. Okay, so this is what today I have just introduced about this chapter, rational numbers. I have gone through the terms, the main terms. You also go through this. I have already given the page number. Just go through it, read it nicely, and try to understand. If any other problem is there, do let me know. And if you think that if I missed out something, that also let me know. Okay, have a great day ahead, and keep practicing. Thank you and have a nice day.